Wow.
Oh, oh, oh. Tour de France, Tour de France. Try to do it my own, you know what I'm saying? Oh, we live?
Yeah, it's
Did y'all hit the
live.
button?
I didn't even know we was live.
Man, what up, what up, what up, what up, what up? Man, y'all almost had me. I was about to go to bed on y'all, man.
You
What's
trying to get
cracking, y'all?
your sleeps?
Yeah, man. Shit, tomorrow's Friday, brother. It's been a long week. What up, folks? My folkers.
What up?
Ah, it's another little twilight edition of Willy's Bar.
You feel me?
Uh, man, that was a boring ass first game of the finals, man. I'm gonna just put it out there, man. That was kind of whack. I
What up,
just
Norm?
It's gonna be. It's gonna be
protect the
4-1.
bar, protect the bar, dog.
It's gonna be 4-1 Denver. I'm telling you, it's not gonna be competitive.
Yeah, I thought maybe them guys would have fell off having 9 days off, but man,
Nah.
that was terrible.
Miami gonna get one. It's gonna be 2-0. Miami gonna get game three. And then Denver gonna win the next. They're gonna win that. You know, everybody like, okay, Miami got one in game three, so they win. They
Right.
win game four. It's even again. Denver gonna get it, and they go home and win it 4-1. That's just how I feel about it. You know what I'm saying?
Yikes.
Right. That's
Yeah.
what South Beach is gonna be saying.
Yeah, I wasn't impressed, man. I really wasn't impressed at all. I was sitting here yawning,
You
just
said
sitting there,
protect my
man.
heart.
Like, man, that was awful.
I mean, we was in the chat earlier. What did I say? I mean, we've been talking about it. Batman with a triple double, 27, 14, and 10. Nightwing with an almost a triple double at 26, 10, and 6.
Hmm.
Alfred, aka Michael Porter Jr.,
He said, Alfred.
a double double with 14 and 13. And Lucius Fox, aka Aaron Gordon, 16 and 6. All four in double figures. And, and three of
Nick
the
said,
four had a double double. One of them had a triple double.
Nick said,
That's
I
that's
think who
that's
only
the
shot two free
most
throws? Did Miami only shoot two free throws?
free throw. Oh, the free throw discrepancies. That's a good question. Let me
I
see.
think Miami only shot two free throws the whole game. I think. Don't quote me on that. But
Probably a lot of jump shooting and you know what I mean, things of that nature. Um,
correct.
they're a jump shooting team. Like they got a lot of 3-point shooters. They live and die by that as well. Obviously it's a copycat league. Every following the Warriors. You know what I mean?
hey,
Right.
Nick said, I think they did fall off. That's why they didn't win by 25.
I mean, they're not going to just win every game by 25. I'm just telling you, it's just not going to be a very competitive series.
What up, Saint Nick?
You know what I'm saying?
Nicky baby.
You see, speaking of that, though, see the Mets sweep them Phillies, baby. I'm sizzling. That's what we do. Now we got a tough one with Toronto this weekend, baby. It's going to be tough. But we
Gonna be
ready.
tough.
We ready. We ready. But yeah, nah, like I said, Denver, it's funny, and this is the finals. This is why Denver, the bench gets shortened. Denver literally played, I mean, they played 8 players, literally played
Right.
7 players. Like, you know what I'm
What
saying?
up,
Like,
Mondo?
these cats, man, ain't many cats coming off the bench unless there's some foul trouble.
What's up, Mondo? The fake ass Shamar Moore. What's cracking, baby?
In the building.
Yo.
We in the building. So, But yeah, I feel the same way after game one. That's Miami can do something in game two. I doubt it. No, I said
Man,
4-1. I had 4-1 from the jump. It's on the show.
hey Zar,
Miami.
man, I had to dig all the way in the back of the bar, bro. I'm
Oh, you
doing the
ain't got the
Cavassier
you ain't
tonight.
got the Buster Rhymes Pastor Cavassier.
Man, pass the Cavassier,
You
baby.
know what I'm saying?
I had to dig to the back.
He said
Okay.
Miami ain't getting swept. I say true to that
It's
respectfully.
gonna be a gentleman
Oh yeah,
sweep.
yeah.
It's gonna be a
They
gentleman
definitely
sweep.
won't get. They definitely ain't getting swept.
Nah, but it'll be a gentleman sweep.
Yeah.
That's what I feel. That's what I feel. So
Terrible, man. Terrible. Really
terrible,
terrible, man.
terrible in my Barkley voice.
I wasn't impressed at all, man. I mean, I was impressed. I'm sorry. I was impressed with Denver for being off 9 days. I thought that they might have had a little fall off, man. But Murray, he looking solid. Porter looking solid. And I mean, my God, Nicola, whatever you want to call him,
Right
that brother's butter, man. He's just man.
there.
I'm starting.
Yes.
To, I'm starting to have a little crush on him, like I got on that Justin Herbert, man. Like that dude is just out there, just man. Like he don't really do nothing wrong. He didn't even score in the first quarter. You know, he was just a facilitator. I think he had like 6 or 7 assists in the first
Right.
quarter. He didn't even score. I'm like, man, like they don't even need him to score in the first quarter. That's crazy.
Yeah, he's another kind of animal, man.
Right, right, major.
Nah, I didn't even peep game, bro. I'm sure they're expensive though. Where I forget where they fighting at. I don't even know where they fight. I'm sure it's in Vegas. I thought they was gonna fight at the stadium, but you know
I
what I'm
still don't
saying.
even believe that fight's really gonna happen, man.
Let's see. Cheapest for nosebleeds, 800 plus. Okay. I can see that. That makes sense. I mean, they're gonna take full advantage of this fight, now that it's happening. But speaking of that, did you hear what did I read? They offered Canelo 50 million to fight Benavidez, I believe, or something to that particular. Um, yeah, they
Oh, I
trying
didn't
to
hear about
entice
that.
the boy because he been ducking Benavidez for a very long time,
Hmm.
and I don't know how you feel about it, but I hope it happens. I hope it happens. So we'll see. But I did
Oh,
read that.
Shamar Moore said they fighting at T-Mobile. What is that? What is that?
That's that newer one. That's right. Well, that ain't been around that long.
Oh, this is tomorrow morning.
Right. He said
Oh,
Shamar.
I got to hit him with all the pretty boy stuff. That's Kenny
That's
Lattimore,
the homie
Shamar
key,
Moore,
man. That's the
Hey,
homie
though.
key,
Hey,
man.
you
Al B.
said,
Sure.
but you said he looked like Kobe something. It was dead on.
Oh, Kobe Bell. Uh, yeah,
Who's
Kobe
Kobe
Bell.
Bell?
From what's the show? What's that show, Josh?
I don't know.
Uh, The
The game?
You
Game.
just said,
The Game.
oh,
Oh.
yeah. You said you hella funny, Jeff.
He said Big Shug.
Yeah, The Game. Kobe Bell.
Yeah, oh,
That's my
okay.
dog, though, man. I got mad love for you, though.
Right.
Got mad love for you, bro.
Right. We're gonna try to see if we can get AP or neck brace in here. I don't know.
Right.
Or bouncing ball. I don't know
Hey,
bouncing ball.
send him the link. I only put it in the other one.
Is bouncing ball around?
Tobacco mouth.
Oh
Oh
man,
my god.
this shit was comedy, bro.
Oh, Mondo, boy, he be coming with the names.
Man, your boy said he couldn't swallow the cheeseburger without the neck brace, bro. I like this dude right here, man. My goodness, man. But yeah,
Oh man.
so yeah, well, I got that, one NBA Finals game. Unfortunately, then a lot of baseball going on, big fights happening.
I can't even lie, Zara, man. I almost pulled my Oakland A's stuff out today, and I was just like, man, these dudes, man, like it's just. I'm forever a fan, though, man. Like but man,
Right.
it's terrible, man. It's terrible.
But they about to head out. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's tough. It's tough, but like I said, from a money perspective, and at least for the organization, they're gonna get a lot of love out there. It just ain't gonna sit well with the diehards out this way. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, listen. Let's keep it a bug, bro. And people don't. I mean, there's no real sports fans in Vegas. Like, I mean, I get it. A lot of people is migrating to Vegas now, so there's a ton of folks from Oakland in Vegas now. I got a bunch of friends, in Vegas now, but it's not typically a sports town. Like, you could see how the Raiders mystique is gone. You know what I
Right.
mean? Like, how the fans is crazy and, all the face paint and all. You don't even see that in Vegas. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
They got the little suites now and Too Short and Ice Cube performing at halftime. And, Everybody got the pinkies up. Everybody holding their glasses with the pinkies up. Like it's different. I don't honestly. I don't see how much the Oakland or the A's will make that big of an impact. I mean, if I'm in Vegas, I'm definitely going to the A's game if they're playing. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know just how many people really care about baseball in Vegas. So we're gonna see. It's
Right.
hurtful though. It's
Right.
hurtful. I can't front. It's
Who
hurtful.
that came in? Is that D man? Wait, your camera at D? I make sure that's you. Somebody be stealing names, bro.
Yeah, it's me. What's up?
Oh, you ain't got the checking either? Oh, you can't do the
See,
checking
man.
on the stream yard, huh? You ain't got to cut the green screen, huh?
Yeah, I guess.
Oh, okay, okay. Who got the best cheeseburger?
Best cheeseburger. I'll say Mudbones.
You going with mud bones?
Mudbone.
Yeah.
Okay, okay.
Where's Mudbones at? That in Texas?
Yeah, it's in Texas.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think I ever heard of that.
No, I'm
That,
with you, Mondo. That would be stellar. You know what I'm saying? Because the Sacramento River Cats, who's the AAA A's baseball team, they used to be in Sacramento. Then they switched up, and I guess they're now the Giants AAA or whatever. But man, that would be stellar if they could just move the sack. That would, yeah. At least
Right.
they still be in California, closer to Oakland.
but
Yeah, I'm with you on that.
if I pick besides Mudbones, I would say Red Robin.
Well, you
Red
gonna go
Robin.
Red Robin on them? Red Robin is fire though. That A1 burger is fire. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
They're slowly figuring out as far. Oh yeah, for sure. We get it together, man. We getting it together. You know what I'm saying? That's real talk. That's real talk. Definitely.
I take my glasses off to see the damn screen. I gotta give me some computer glasses, man, and look at this computer monitor.
Right. You get your eye brace.
Man,
You know what I'm saying? Make it happen. Shit,
D
man.
man, you gotta protect Willie's bar, D man. You gotta
You got
protect
to.
Willie's
You
bar.
got to. You got to.
Actually protects everything.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
But since we're in the bar, dog, we gotta protect the bar, man.
Yeah, I protect Willie's bar mostly since we are in the bar.
Right.
Definitely.
Right. Ain't been no big football news lately, huh? Nothing jumping off D
Nah.
man.
They said Brock Purdy is throwing the ball now. Like everybody's kind of like astonished that he's actually out there throwing the ball
Oh,
after that surgery. But that's really, I mean, besides Hopkins, like I don't know, like there's no football news. Like, I'm
okay.
glad Tom Brady came out today and said, "Look, I'm not playing football for the Raiders. Like I'm just,
Yeah, he's one.
Hey, who was this that just came in here?
because I didn't want that rumor to get started."
Turn your camera on. Josh, you know who this is?
None.
Hey, I'm giving you 3 seconds. You don't turn your camera on or say something, you're getting booted.
Might
And
be
who's
FBC.
That's what I thought. I didn't even boot them. They left. Idiots. What up, E?
Hey, what up, man?
it's Ian.
Yeah, no, it's me, man. It's me.
JD in the building. JD in the building.
Okay.
How you like that game, man? 1 down, 3 to go for Batman and Alfred and them.
I didn't get to I didn't get to see it. What happened?
Yeah, the Avengers took game 1 from the Power Rangers, as I told you earlier.
So, wait, who won? I don't know.
You know who won. You already know. Don't play dumb.
Hey, Zara, I didn't watch the game.
Hey,
so no.
the Smurfs got beat by the Justice League, bro. That's all you
Oh,
need
look!
to know.
Hey, hold on. Now Ian ain't watched the game. He don't know nothing now. But he said
Zara, I don't
Miami
know what
taking the
happened.
whole thing.
Hey, what's up? Tell us some news. Ace boy, let us know. Put it in the kids on.
Oh,
Oh yeah, I mean,
plenty of football
plenty
news.
of
oh
football
my bad. I'm over here. Let me see. Jimmy G. Oh yeah, he trash. Yeah, I'm a Hoosier fan for basketball. Penn State for football. Yes, sir. Remember the name Drew Aller for football, and remember 2 names, Kalel Ware, and remember my boy M'Baku from Black Panther, top 10 freshman. We actually stole him from Duke. We didn't steal him, but you know what I'm saying, that would have been illegal. But remember the name, though, bro. It's going down real big.
I will say, by the way, since I watched this game, Kevin Guzman, he had 11 strikeouts against Milwaukee.
Kevin
That was a pretty good
Gausman.
game, though.
Kevin Gausman.
Yeah, he had 11 strikeouts, man. He was pretty good.
Yeah, the Giants let him. He was a Giant. Sorry, Josh. Couldn't keep him.
Oh, really?
But I will say, Jay Will, since I know Czar's tone by now, I'm going to assume that Denver won, based off I can connect the dots there.
Absolutely.
Yeah, they slapped the boys up.
So just to reiterate, Batman with a triple-double, Nightwing with an almost triple-double, but was 4 rebounds short, or 4 assists short. Yeah, 10 rebounds.
Patriots almost got caught cheating again.
Yeah, Alfred had a double-double, 14 to 13.
What was the score?
104-93.
Okay.
They was up. They were up by
That's
20. They were up by
different.
24 points till the end, and then Miami made a little run and got it down to like 10. But it was a blowout pretty much the whole game. Man.
What's up, man? Mondo said, what up?
Rapid Ryan.
Ronnie Brown in the building. What up, Cuzzo?
What's up?
What's going on, Playboy? Where Ace at, man? How come Ace ain't pull up?
I finna say this right now. Miami, though, got a chance in this series.
Oh, you scared me, Ryan, when you said I got something to say right now. I thought you was mad at us again, man. I was like, oh, man.
Hey, Mondo said, please turn on the emoji caption. Thanks.
He said, what?
Oh, God.
Oh, man. So we heard. So he said D-Hop wants to go back to Houston.
Yeah.
Why? And
because he wants to get paid. Because he wants to get paid, obviously. Duh.
Yeah, but he don't want to win?
No, he doesn't want to win. I said this from the beginning. D-Hop doesn't want to win. He wants to get paid. Is that simple?
All right.
Okay.
Yeah.
And by the way, Ron, when it comes to the NBA Finals, look, I'm gonna take it one game at a time. I'm gonna read the box score. I'll watch the highlights after the game, stuff like that. So.
Right. Well,
And I told you on Talk Your Ears, Miami too small.
That's how you feel, huh?
That's what I know.
How did Bam do? Adebayo.
He actually the only one that really did anything. Jimmy Butler didn't show up. Nightwing the only one that showed up. Well, I wouldn't say Nightwing since they're you know what? We'll call him Grumpy Smurf. Papa Smurf didn't show up today. Grumpy Smurf showed up though.
Ace, they said
Ace, man, pull up, Ace, pull up, bro, pull up. But Ace, if you come in, bro, you gotta turn your camera on, man. We ain't doing that.
They saying
I'm
going to Game 5 and Game 7. So yeah.
This ain't the black bar, Ace. It's just the regular Willy's bar, bro. But pull up, bro.
Right.
Yeah, Michigan. I'm going to Game 5 and Game 7. Yeah, it's gonna be great.
I'm gonna go.
Josh is the CEO.
I just mess with Josh. He knows I'm just joking.
No.
Hey, I think the rookie gonna get the gig though in Oakland. I mean, they got. It's kind of like Washington. They gotta go with Hal. Raiders gonna go with the scrub from Purdue that they drafted. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, well, hold on. Repeat that again.
The scrub from Purdue.
Oh, you mean the guy that has a strong arm and is pretty accurate?
And O'Connor.
Hey, you know who else has a strong arm, Ian? His name was Zach Wilson.
Okay, well, Zach Wilson is a terrible quarterback. Aiden O'Connell's got potential. So.
Okay, didn't they say that Zach Wilson when he got drafted before he got doing the same thing, right?
I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't even know why Zach Wilson went third overall.
No, I'm just saying it was the same thing you just said. He got potential and strong arm. Yeah, right.
Well, let me give you the main difference. Zach Wilson went up against South Alabama and was going up against West Georgia and was going up against all these schools.
And what did do at Purdue but lose to all the big teams in the Big Ten?
But Aiden O'Connell, at least he went up against good teams, though.
Just because you go against them, I mean, then you got to win.
Hey, he was in the Big Ten. At least he was going up against good
Yeah,
talent.
but you got to win.
Hey, thank you, Bets fans. Jamarcus Russell had a hell of a arm. He could throw 70 yards on his knee.
I'm looking at Aiden O'Connell.
On his knee.
Accurate. He's got a good arm.
So you telling me this dude's going to be a good NFL quarterback? That's what you're telling me?
I think Aiden O'Connell, not this year, but next year, I wouldn't be surprised if he was the starting quarterback.
No, will he be? I don't give a damn about being a starter. There's a lot of starting quarterbacks. Is he going to be good?
I believe he'll be good. Yes.
Nah, no way.
You give him a year or two, I believe he'll be a good quarterback. Yeah.
All right.
They saying Tom
Give the
Brady
kid
could
a
be the
chance.
quarterback
Zara, give the kid a
of
chance,
No,
man.
I know him a lot because, like he said, he's from my conference, Purdue, Big Ten.
Right.
We played him twice. You know what I mean? Like I see him, I just ain't feeling him. But
Who's your
that's
teams are?
Penn State. You know where they touch boys.
Yeah, where they touch the little boys. Yeah. I was just making
Hey,
sure.
shout out to
I didn't
Sean
know if you
Clifford
jump
though.
shit.
Sean
Shout out to
Clifford.
Sean Clifford, baby. I think Sean. Matter of fact, he ain't gonna get a shot because they got Love over there. But Clifford would have a better career than him.
I don't know. O'Connell might actually play games. I think Sean Clifford will be a backup.
That is true. But the difference is, though, I think those games are going to be negative. Clifford ain't going to have no negative or positive stats because he ain't going to get much time. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, though, Mondo, I thought they had I thought they said Brady could play quarterback though, but
No, he's part owner. He's
Yeah.
a
But
minority
Brady
owner
doesn't
of the
want to play
Raiders.
NFL anymore.
Yeah, who was that kept saying Brady was? Oh, that was Rashad, huh? Yeah, he
Well, you
can't
know
have
they
no.
make.
out.
Hold on, man.
Bleacher
Hold on,
Report
hold
said
on, man. You know they make all kind of rules up for these cats. You know, especially
Nah, they can't. He can't play for the Raiders, J. Will.
Oh, you can't.
I
You know,
wouldn't be surprised,
to
bro.
answer Ace's question, I think James Winston should go to the Raiders because he thinks he's a starting guy. I can see the Saints
Yeah.
trade James Winston to the Raiders. It could happen.
Yeah. No, I'm
Yeah,
not feeling him, Mets fan. I don't think he's a pro quarterback, but like I said, I
All right.
watched him. Let's see.
All right.
If he ain't get called that one and get that one right, I give him his credit.
I
right.
will say this though. Look, when it comes to Jameis Winston, if he wasn't going to be coached by Josh McDaniels, I would say you maybe have a point. But whoever the quarterback is for the Raiders, they're going to have to deal with Josh McDaniels for one more year.
Yeah.
That's why they need. That's why they
And
need
y'all
Brady.
know, the owners ain't gonna vote off on that shit. They glad Brady up out of there. They keeping him up out of there. If that's
Yeah.
what it got to come down to, it's a wrap.
Raiders going to trade for Lance. Oh my
Trey
god.
Lance.
I mean, look, to me, I think the Raiders are going to be 5-12. Maybe 4-13 around there.
They gonna
But
be.
it's not going to be a great year. It's not going to be a great
Hold
year.
on.
Ian. So
Hold on,
Ian.
Ian. Hold on, Ian. I just got a
Wait.
little wet, man. I got a little excited when you said that, man. You
So
said
Ian.
5-12.
So Ian, you just said it then. So if they win 4 or 5 games and they in the Caleb sweepstakes, then dude definitely ain't gonna get a chance to to develop.
Wait, Caleb Williams, USC?
Yeah. You
It's
see what
funny you
I'm
say
saying?
that because I think when it comes to him being quarterback,
No. I'm not saying he's gonna be good, but again, he's the big name. He's the sweepstakes. You know what I'm saying?
well, if you win 4 or 5 games, you're probably in the around 5 or 6 around there. Probably number 5, number 6 around there.
Maybe. You think it's
But
gonna be
they
a
wouldn't be
2-win?
number 1 pick though.
You think it's gonna be a 2-win team again this year?
Oh, most definitely. I can already tell you who it's going to be.
Arizona?
Indianapolis. Indianapolis is going to be terrible this year.
No.
Tampa Bay.
Indianapolis is
Look,
gonna win more than 2 games. You
Look,
tripping,
Indianapolis is going to win 2 to 3 games this year.
bro.
They're going to be terrible.
No.
Tampa Bay.
We'll finish third place. I think we'll do
Who?
better behind the Colts.
Yeah, you tripping on that, Ian.
No, look, to me, the Colts are going to be awful this year because they have little to no weapons on that team. They have little to no weapons.
Tampa Bay only 2 wins? No.
I think Tampa Bay because
I know 2 wins.
this why they losing everybody. They don't got no money to pay nobody.
Still got a decent defense though.
They don't still have Fournette and Mike Evans and Godwin.
Yeah, Mike Evans
God.
just deduced so much though. You tell me Mike Evans gonna just carry this team to the playoffs?
Nah, they
By
got Godwin's
No,
number 1.
I don't want to fight. I don't want to fight, man. I
I
was
don't
just asking
want
a
to fight
question, man.
either.
Yeah, don't know.
All my life I had to fight.
Show your face.
I mean, I'll say this. I think, depending on the NFC South, because I feel like this is going to be a division that's going to be around the same record, like 8 wins, 7 or 8 wins, probably 3 teams are going to be around there.
Okay.
I mean, I could see 4 or 5 wins for Tampa. I could see it, 4 or 5 wins. That seems realistic.
Ian, you said you tripping. They got weapons.
Yeah.
Okay, but here's the thing. JT, I don't trust him, first off.
Wait, who, JT the bigger figure? Or who is JT?
What about San Quinn?
Yeah, you say you don't trust JT the bigger figure?
Man, come on, E.
Look, man, when it comes to Indianapolis, I think their defense, outside of one or two players,
You're
that
like, what the hell are
defense
you
is going to be
talking
lit
about?
up. And on offense, that offense is just not going to be good. So
Hold on. You don't trust JT Matthews? Movie trivia.
Man,
Hey, movie
Ian
trivia.
was like, hold on, B. Hold on.
No,
What
but
you
hold
guys
on, Jay
talking about?
Will. That's movie trivia. You don't trust JT Matthews? Who was that, Jay Will? JT Matthews.
JT Matthews, you got me on that.
His brother was Duck Matthews.
Hey, Ron, you see that right
Pull
there?
your
You see the
card, Jay
comment?
Well,
Will.
I'm not.
Not the five heartbeats.
Yeah,
Oh,
JT
I never knew
Matthews.
their last names.
I mean,
Yeah.
I
That's one of
think
my favorite
Arizona and
movies.
LA will be 4 wins, though. I wouldn't be surprised if the Cardinals and Rams only had 4 wins. I mean, I won't be surprised there.
Yeah, I can see 4 and not 2, though.
Yeah, Rams will finish like 4 wins, and Sean McVay he's going to be stepping down after the season's over.
Right.
And you know what? Call me a hater. Go ahead. I think Minnesota, with them rebuilding, I will not be surprised if they win less than 5 games this year because Minnesota is tearing on that. They're pretty much tearing that ship down.
I think
now.
Minnesota's going to have a down year, too.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Minnesota's rebuilding.
Yeah, I can see that. I think this will be Cousins' last year in Minnesota as well.
Damn, then where does he go?
Got to get paid as well.
The Niners has always wanted this cat, so if Trey Lance don't pan out this year, then Trey Lance will be gone.
Hold on. So wait, so you don't want him in Dallas?
If Dak throw 15 again, shit, why not?
But wait, I thought 49ers fans were on the Brock Purdy train.
Nah, but for real though, Jay,
Will,
y'all kind of wanted that guy for a while now. Kirk
Nah, that ship is sailed, brother. we moving past that, brother. We got Pim Daddy Sam Darnold. You know what I'm saying? We got Trey Lance. We got Big Cock Brock. Ain't nobody thinking about Kirk Cousins, man. Seriously. Like, I mean, it sounded cute. It sounded cute like 3 years ago, but it's not cute now.
Hey, to be real with you, if the Ritter experiment don't pan out, Ron, I can definitely see Cousins going to Atlanta.
I can see him in Atlanta.
No, I don't think so.
You ain't feeling it?
Hell no, never did. He should never get all that money from Minnesota.
Ryan, why you turn your camera off, bro? Pull up to the bar, Ryan.
I mean, I'll say this, Ron. You're gonna need a quarterback, not next year, but 2 years from now. So,
Hey, Ryan.
I mean, it's unfortunate. You're gonna need a quarterback. Desmond Ritter's
Hey,
not
Ron,
the guy.
show him the rings, Ron. They ain't knowing.
Right, Desmond Ritter's not the guy. Come on now.
Ron looking like LeVar Burton right now. Ron, you going to barbershop this weekend, bro?
Ron over there looking like Rollo right now, bro.
I ain't got nothing but love for you, Ron.
Ron, time for supercuts again, my brother.
Let him hit you with that Floby, bro.
I might go tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
There you go.
Yeah, make sure you do it before talk your ish, Ryan.
I love you like a play cousin, boy.
I might go tomorrow. So I've been so busy today. So
right, you working on your questions?
I've been paying bills.
Oh, shit.
Wait, hold on. Let me shoot you some of my bills, bro. You want to be like this so bad all the time.
I don't even want my.
Let me shoot you some of my bills.
Hey,
tomorrow Friday, bro. Let me shoot you my T-Mobile bill and a couple credit card bills. Bro.
I don't even want my own, dog.
I mean, Trey Lance, though, watch him go to Tampa Bay next year just because they'll need a quarterback.
Right.
Damn.
And then for Kirk Cousins, man, I wouldn't be surprised if he became a Raider next year, just because that's like
I can see that.
That's a stereotypical Raiders move.
See, dude, Ian, you all
hold on, Ian. Hold on. What do you think about? They say Trey Lance has was working out with Pat Mahomes. He's got a whole new, like he's changed up the way he throws the ball, and the Niners are saying that they love
I wish him well. I wish Trey Lance
well.
I
wish him well too.
well.
No, but Ian, you're all over the place. You just said that the dude they drafted was going to ball out. So why are they going to? So why do you now see Trey Lance over there?
Because this year, I don't think he's going to be a starter yet. Because I feel like the Raiders are going to have a veteran quarterback.
Right. So then next year, if they get Trey Lance, won't that cut into your boy?
Well, I didn't say Trey Lance for them. I said Trey Lance to Tampa Bay.
Who'd you say to the Raiders? You just said somebody to the Raiders.
I said Kirk Cousins, a veteran quarterback.
Well, that's even worse.
Kirk Cousins is a veteran quarterback, and that's a stereotypical Raiders move. Bringing a
Well,
veteran quarterback
The
who's been
Raiders
there
be
for a
desperate,
decade.
man.
Mm.
And right now, I think really, if Josh McDaniel shits the bed this season, his ass might be out. Like
Oh, he's
he
gonna be
okay,
gone.
so
Yeah,
yeah,
he'll 100%
he
be
brought over Jimmy Garoppolo. You know what I'm saying? Because he had him in New England. So you
gone.
figure if Jimmy Garoppolo shits the bed, or if the Raiders have another losing season, yeah,
And who
Yeah,
this?
time
man,
to
ain't no
go.
Connell.
And
He's gonna be great, but he's
hold
not
on,
this year
man.
though.
And
No,
who
he's not
this in
this year, but I
here?
think I
If
think
this
next
ain't
year.
Leon, a professional, turn your camera on, bro.
Yo, stop trying to play me though.
No, turn the
Oh
camera on,
shit,
fool.
that's FBC right there. I recognize that voice.
We, can, we can't get a camera shot real quick, bro.
Hold on, Zar. You got just focus on the show, baby. I'll be on in a second.
Yeah, man, come on in, bro.
That's
You can, man. Come
that's
on in, bro. Don't
divine.
be, yeah,
You
don't be,
already know
don't.
who this is, baby.
No,
I know who it
hey
is, man.
man,
Don't, hey,
trust
don't be
me.
pump faking, man. Just come on into
Right.
the bar, bro.
Hey,
I'm
if I
glad to
pump
have
fake,
you.
I'm not putting the right foot back like Kobe.
Hey, you know what I'm saying? Nah,
Come
shit,
on in.
I ain't seen Divine in the hot one.
It's been a minute.
Yeah. But yeah, no, like I said, man, dude, I ain't feeling it. If you know, he ain't gonna be the one, Ian, for the Raiders. So you're probably right about that Cousins. I can feel that.
Look,
Yeah,
I'm just
Raiders gonna
saying
get
because
desperate.
I've been keeping up with the Raiders over the last decade and a half, and they've brought in veteran quarterbacks before that made absolutely no sense, but they brought them in anyway.
Right.
Yeah,
I can
it's
see
gonna be
that.
interesting, man.
Shout out to
It's gonna
Carson
be
Palmer,
interesting.
by the way, and Jason Campbell, and I can
Right.
keep on going, but
Oh yeah, good lord.
Right.
I mean, man, it goes on and on and on with the Raiders,
and Charlie
and I love
Fry
it, man.
for some random reason,
Right. That's
and
true.
Andrew
I know that. I
Walter
know.
and all those
What
guys.
was that? 2003 or whatever. Rick Gannon. Like I
Yeah.
was so
Yeah.
scared, man. Like I could tell it now because like a lot of my
hmm
boys from Oakland, they probably, well, I know none of them cats is watching, but I was terrified that the Raiders would go win a Super Bowl. Like literally, I was like, if these cats win a Super Bowl, bro, I might have to unfriend some of these cats for real in real life. Because that's one thing about Raider fans and it's like Ian. I know you don't know this, you know what I mean. But if you're a native town cat like myself,
Okay.
like the Raiders can lose 12 games in a row. They'll lose 12 games in a row, and they'll win that one game. And I'm talking about next thing you know, you see the flags on the cars, and all the Raider fans. They've
Oh yeah.
somehow got this playoff implication in their head. Like you guys, motherfuckers, just lost 12 in a row, and you just won your
Oh,
first game, and now it's like, oh no, we won in the division, we going to the playoffs, we won in the Super Bowl. It's Raiders, and it's like,
hey, AJ
come
Will,
on,
trust
man,
me,
come on,
I'm well aware of it
come
because
on, man,
last year with the Raiders really showed me how delusional the fan base can be at times. Like
delusional.
there was a stretch where they won, I think, 2 games in a row, where they won like
Hmm.
3 out of 4 games, and everybody in Las Vegas was hyping them up, and I'm just looking at them like you're three
Delusional,
games under 500.
Right.
delusional. I mean, I think their best game of the year last year was against either the Patriots and against the Niners. And again, I'll say it now. I didn't say it last year, but I was terrified. I'm like, if we lose to
Mhm.
these garbage ass Raiders with this rookie quarterback, like I'll never hear the end of it. But like they were trash all year, man. I feel actually bad for Devontae Swing Adams. Um, I don't. I just think that. I mean, I know why he went to Vegas, to hook back up with Carr, but it's bad, man. It's like really, really bad.
You want to hear the worst part about it though?
Talk to me.
I think they swept the preseason. If I vaguely remember this right, they swept the preseason.
Here we
And
go
all
with
these
this.
Raiders fans are like, "Oh man, we're gonna be great this year," and I'm like,
Right.
"It's the preseason.
Preseason football, bro.
It
Right.
don't matter."
Listen, this is my all time, and I'm not gonna front. Been sipping a little bit tonight. I can't remember what year it was. 90,
hmm
early 90s, but the Raiders still, I think, are the first team to start out 8-0. They were 8-0. And I'm talking about when they were 8-0, man, it was like, man, we going 16-0. It's, we won in the Super Bowl, and
Right.
they ended up finishing 8-8. And that was the like it was just the funniest shit because like it was 8-1 and it was like that's all right, it's just one game. It's 8-2. Oh, it's just two games. 8-3, 8-4, 8-5, 8-6, and the motherfuckers finished 8-8 and didn't make the playoffs. And that made my man. I was elated.
Hey, let me hit the weed, fool.
Hey, what up, man?
Who chiefing?
Your boy hit the trees, cuzzo.
Hey man,
Oh no,
I don't
you
do
got the hookah.
I don't do COVID or mono, man, so I can't share.
Damn. Man, trying to hit the trees, cuzzo. You know what I'm saying?
What up, Devon? Dewan?
What's
The
going on?
the professional. The professional.
What's
Right.
good, buddy? What's going
Good
on?
to see you.
Hey,
Good
what
to
up,
see
man?
you, Playboy.
Good to be seen, man. I'm taking a study break, man. I thought I'd check in with the fam. What's going
Man, I appreciate
on?
that, bro. Thanks for pulling up.
Oh
What
man,
you
you
think
know.
about them? What you think about Denver tonight, man?
It was a game to be expected. I mean, if we being honest, Miami's worn out, bro.
Tired.
That's what
Yeah,
I
that's
said.
yeah.
Going in, I told
Yeah, them
you
boys.
know.
Yeah, they tired.
4-1. I said 4-1, Devon,
Well,
before the
Czar, I
series.
actually don't know, but I'll take your word
Yeah,
for it.
you do know.
They
I'm,
tired, man.
I'm gonna say
I told you Boston took everything out of Miami. Denver's about to slaughter them boys.
4-2,
Okay.
only because I think Spoelstra is such a great coach. He's gonna get 2 out of it.
Yeah,
See, I think they're
yeah.
gonna get one. They shouldn't get none, but they got him, so he gonna
I
get one.
said Denver. I said Denver in 6 at the beginning, so I'm gonna stick with that. But I agree with you, Devon. Like they go Spoelstra. They go get something. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, they're gonna get
and I
something.
like how they went. I like how they went to that little zone or whatever. But my whole thing was, why do you go to the zone in the fourth quarter? Why didn't you go early? Because I mean, that's actually what got them back in the game.
That's that
Who's
same,
going to that zone?
same matchup zone is what they was cooking Boston with. I don't understand why they waited so long to go to it either.
Right. Yeah,
Yeah,
I didn't get that.
it's not gonna be the answer though. These players is gonna show up. It's gonna be a problem. Y'all see, it's gonna be a problem. Denver's
I mean, the Joker, bro, the Joker, man. That's like seriously, man. That dude.
them dudes are hungry for a ring, bro. They've been trying
I
to
mean,
get one
hold
for
on,
years.
Zar. They deserve it, bro. It's their first time in the finals, right? First time in the finals,
First time ever. Yeah.
right? I mean, they deserve it, but I'm telling you, this Joker dude is a savage, man.
Yeah,
Like you can't. It's. Whew. I'm loving it though, man.
He,
What you guys think
he not,
about Adam Silver
he's not
saying what
he's
he
not
said
even
about
the reason they're winning, though.
what'd you say, Devon?
I said he's not even the reason that they're winning the games though.
No, and that's the thing. That's
The
the
reason
thing.
the reason they winning the games is because they got a healthy Jamal Murray again.
Right.
yeah, he out there balling. Nightwing doing his thing, boy.
I told people, Courtney been saying this for like the last 3 years. Shout out to Courtney Chappelle, man. But Joker is to Denver what LeBron was to Miami. All he is the stabilizer to get you to the end, and Jamal
Mm.
Murray is D Wade. He gets you over the top.
Or Kyrie in Cleveland.
I wouldn't say Kyrie because he played D. He strap up when he wants to.
No, I'm just saying like your formula, getting them over the top. Obviously the big three he hit, and
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying. Like this, LeBron stabilizer. You know what I'm saying. Like that's a good like assessment. You know what I mean.
But the difference between them is Denver legit got a team from top to bottom.
Right. That's the
Yeah,
whole.
probably.
That's what I call them. What I call them, Ian, the Avengers versus the Smurfs.
That boy Brown is tough.
Yep.
I mean, if you want to do Marvel versus DC, you can do that. I mean,
Yeah, but I
So-
ain't gonna do DC movies is trash, but the actual superheroes are not. So I'm not gonna do that because in a real fight, that's a
Right.
good ass fight. From the movies perspective, it is gonna be Marvel versus DC. And
I mean, I'm just saying both teams ain't trash though. I mean, I'm just
Hold on, man. Hold on, hold on, hold on.
I'm saying this
Hold on,
series
y'all.
is
Hold
gonna
on,
be
man. Hold on, y'all. Hold on, man. Before we go to the movies, man, let's come on. We need to touch on this John Morant thing, man, because Adam Silver
Oh,
said
John Morant.
they done conducted and finished everything, and they found a whole lot of other shit out. You know what I'm saying? But they don't want to they don't want to rain on the NBA finals, so they gonna wait for the finals to be over to give this
Oh, what's
motherfucker
going
his
on?
suspension. No, Adam Silver just said they conducted everything. Everything is finished, but he said that they found out a whole lot more shit though. So
Oh
now
wow.
I'm wondering right now, John Morant. They said today, just a little while ago, that John Morant is suspended indefinitely from the Grizzlies right now, but it hasn't rolled down from Adam Silver to, you know what I'm saying, to like give him, like really give it to him. I think Silver about to gritty on his ass though, man. I think Silver about to hit that gritty on John Morant. I'm thinking at least a half a season.
Huh.
So I mean, Devon, what you think?
Well, first of all, I'm a huge fan of Adam Silver, so I don't want to. What I'm about to say, I don't want it to be misconceived
Uh-huh.
because I'm a huge fan of Adam Silver. I feel like he took the torch and ran with it and has taken the NBA to heights that I didn't necessarily know it was going to go to.
Right, I
That
agree with you.
that being said, uh, I think that the thing that Adam Silver is missing is the thing that David Stern is notorious for. I don't think that people fear him like
Right, yeah.
they
People fear David Stern.
David Stern David Stern used to have PIs following top tier superstar players.
You don't think that Adam Silver is doing that now? Though?
I don't necessarily think that he's taken it to that level because David Stern was good at getting ahead of stuff. Now, the
Right, in front of it.
this is during David Stern's tenure, there was no social media, so we don't necessarily know
Right,
if any
right.
of it would happen under him or not. But what
Mhm.
we do know is that superstars like Kobe Bryant, like Carmelo Anthony, they are on record saying that dude was like a mobster. So,
Right, right,
um,
right.
and I just don't see that from David Stern. David Stern strikes me um,
A
as
pushover.
financially motivated guy who is more like a player's coach than a mobster. You know what I'm saying?
I think that he's actually I think that probably within the last few years, I think he's starting to get a little grimy, and maybe he's not actually a little grimy, but he's got some grimy cats around him. That's probably like, hey, let's uh let's create some burner accounts and let's follow John, let's follow Dylan Brooks, let's follow all these cats. He might not be grimy like David Stern, but his circle. Um, I'm hoping that they are, just to kind of keep everything. You got to keep these cats. You got to get these cats in check, man, because what John Miranda's doing, it's shitty. It's disrespectful. It's embarrassing. It's what I mean. So like somebody's got to get ahead of this, and I agree with you, Devon.
Well,
It was,
another thing.
David Stern was ahead of the game. Like he was calling cats in, and man, hey, I know you fuck with Devon. I know you fuck with Rapping Ron. I know you fuck with Ian. And them dudes, like David Stern was on cats' ass, and cats like, damn, how did David Stern even know that I fool with Rapping Ron and Ian? You know what I'm saying? Like I didn't even know. So, but again, like you said, there was no social media with David Stern, so I get it.
Another thing I wanted to touch on, and let's put this thing in perspective, man. John Morant's still a kid, man.
Right.
So
But that's why you gotta
I don't want. I don't
slap
want
him
to put.
across his head right now
Well, I don't
and
want
set
to
a
put all the
precedence
onus,
though.
the problem is I don't want to put all the onus on him, man. A lot of the
Why
onus,
not? I mean, he's the only one doing it though.
right? But a lot of the onus is on the people around him.
Yeah, but no. No. You got to take full responsibility. If
I'm
you
not,
if you earn
I'm
it
not
if you
trying to
earn it
absolve him.
70-80 million a year,
I'm not trying to
you got
absolve
to
responsibility. What I'm trying to say is the same same tactics that you put in place for a Michael Vick when he got out of jail. Those same tactics, the same mentorship tactics. You have to if you really want to preserve this dude's career. And this is part of the reason why, as dope as professional sports is, I still don't feel like they actually care about the athlete as much as they care about the business of the NBA.
right,
And
right. And the NFL shield and the NBA shield. Yeah, no, I agree with you. They don't care about these guys, but these guys are making a shit ton of money, and these owners are not going to let you embarrass me as an owner. I'm not going to let you embarrass me, continue to embarrass me over and over and over. Now they're gonna protect the NBA shield too. Um, listen, um, this dude has to make better decisions. We could call him a kid. We can say whatever the hell we want to say, but brother, you gotta make better decisions.
I mean,
And again,
that
this is
environment is
not.
necessarily conducive. That Memphis environment is not necessarily conducive to a
It's not.
kid, to a $200 million kid with
It's not.
with those types of people around. Honestly,
And hold on, and Devon. Now
around them.
let's keep it a buck though. Like it's not like his boys is like holding up guns and he's standing there. He's doing the stupid shit. You in the strip club with a gun. You in the car, and his boy tried to save him. When his boy seen he pulled out the gun, his boy dropped the phone. Like his boy really tried to save him. So this is all on John Morant. I can't blame the homies. I can't blame the company that he keeps. This is all on him. He's making some ignorant decisions.
Hey Jay.
And yes,
Let me,
brother.
Oh, before y'all, but he said, does society have an effect on how Adam Silver handles things? Though
100%. 100%.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
let me
definitely.
let me ask y'all this.
But I hope Adam Silver drops the hammer on this young man because if he drops the hammer on John Morant, it's going to set a precedence for the other young cats to be like, oh shit, you know what I'm saying? Like maybe I don't need to do this. Maybe I need to, maybe I need to rethink who I'm hanging around. You got to make an example out of this young man. Just like Michael Vick probably wasn't at his Virginia home when they were dogfighting, but they made an example out of Michael Vick.
But
You know what I mean?
but
So,
let me ask y'all this. Do you think they need to trade him? The
oh,
Grizzlies need to trade him.
they ain't trading that brother.
I would support the NBA forcing them to trade him to an organization where he's not necessarily supportive to that environment. But
San Antonio?
I was gonna say Boston.
Oh
Boston.
New
hell,
York
no, no,
Knicks,
hold
maybe.
on,
I'm
no,
gonna
no,
say
no, no, no,
you trade him to
no, 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 hold on, no, no, whoa, whoa,
hold
whoa,
on,
whoa, 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 whoa,
hear me
whoa.
out, hear me out.
Boston is
Hold on,
the
hear me
most
out. Hear me out.
racist city.
That's right.
Police, yeah,
Yep, that's
he
right.
damn sure don't need to be in Boston.
No, I think he does. I think he needs to see that side. I think he needs to see that side of America. And it's a win-win if you trade him for Jaylen Brown and maybe a draft pick.
Chicago.
What if they trade him to
Trade
the Jazz?
to Chicago, he might be dead in a week.
Right? Yeah, you damn sure don't need to be in Chicago.
What
Yeah, you
if
don't need to go to Chicago, Czar. Yeah.
what
Listen,
if
hey,
they trade him to the Jazz?
Hey, Devon, he
yeah.
need Derrick
Trade his
Rose.
needs to Lonzo Ball.
No, Devon, he need Derrick Rose big brothers to look after him.
Hey, Devon,
Kept him alive.
You don't need
Dev-
nobody to look after you that can't read, bro. Stop.
Oh
You
shit.
stupid.
Devon, um, uh, my mother and father and Brian Shaw's mother and father, they both stayed in the same apartment complex in Berkeley, California. Um, when Brian Shaw spent his rookie season in Boston, we ended up running into each other, and I asked him, I said, "Hey man, how was your rookie season?" He said, "Listen, don't ever go to Boston. Don't ever fucking land in Boston and stay in the Boston airport." He said, I want to, after his rookie season, I want out of Boston. He said, um, I got harassed by police every single day, all day, getting pulled over in my Mercedes. He said, I'd show my credentials like, hey, I play for the Boston Celtics. They calling 10, 12 cop cars, pulling him out, putting him in handcuffs. He was like, couldn't get dinner at certain restaurants. And I know that was back then, but Boston ain't changed, man. John Moran does not ever need to be in Boston. I can't believe
Ask
that
Boston
yourself,
and
Jason Tatum
Utah is
and
more
Jalen
similar
Brown
than a
and
lot
them
of people
cats are
think, though.
surviving in Boston.
ask
To be
yourself
totally
why.
honest.
Ask yourself why Brian Shaw says that, but KG, Ray Allen, and Paul Pierce, and why they
Well,
love it.
they probably feel that way, but they don't. And now see, you can't say that. And see, he just said that to me. You've never heard Brian Shaw like speak out on it. I think all them cats get harassed. I think all them cats get like fucked with, but they're not going to say it because there's money involved. And Boston's probably like, you know what, man, like we go take care of y'all, But
Well,
Well.
Paul
Those
Pierce.
two individuals brought a championship to Boston too.
Mhm.
So
Mhm.
I mean that is a
But it don't matter when you're a black man driving around in a Bentley. You know what I'm saying? And the police is like, who the fuck are you? You know what I mean? Like it doesn't matter.
Well,
Um,
Paul Pierce got
especially with
stabbed.
the Aaron Hernandez shit. You know what I mean? Like police will go, they're gonna
Hey,
be hard on
Ron.
these athletes.
So I did the calculations.
Oh boy.
If John Morant gets suspended for a quarter of the season, that's 27 games. If he gets suspended for half the season, that's 41 games.
Right.
75% of the season, that's 62 games. And if it's the full year, that's 82.
That's it.
So my question is,
I say suspend him
how
for
many
the whole
games do
year.
you
use a
think he'll be
calculator
suspended for?
or
I think they should suspend him for the whole year. That's just my take. I said it from the very beginning. I actually said it after the first time in the strip club. I said it, and everybody was like, "Oh, you got to give this young dude a chance. He's young." I said, "Okay, all right, that's cool." But if he fucks up again, you have to set the tone. You got to set the
Right.
tone. You have to. So if you want to suspend him for a whole year, I would not be mad at that. I really wouldn't.
Yeah.
Really wouldn't.
I wouldn't necessarily suspend him for a whole year, but it would definitely have to be half of a year. It would definitely
Okay.
it would have to be sizable enough fine where he would feel it, and then I would probably have him I probably have him go through a mentorship program with a system. I mean, with an organization that's similar to what Tony Dungy has put out there, along with uh,
I like that.
like a massive amount of community service, speaking engagements, and things of that nature,
Right.
just to get him in a position of where he's rubbing shoulders with guys that actually care about him, as opposed to,
Right.
and not to say that the people around him don't necessarily care about him, because I don't like to judge. I don't like to judge things or people that I'm not
You don't know.
privy to.
Right.
But but I will say, put him around people that care about him enough to make better decisions on his behalf.
Right.
He
I think.
says no.
Listen.
You give him a year. It's the second
I
time.
think that I think John Moran is a very intelligent young man, but I also think that the flip side to as smart as he is and as intelligent as he is, I think that he feels like he might be bigger than the game. I think that's the problem. I think that he knows right from wrong. I think that he knows like I shouldn't be doing this stupid shit, but he thinks like, well, I'm slick. I can, nobody's watching. I can do this. You know what I'm saying? I can, do this reckless shit, that's why I feel like it needs to be a year to bring him. And I agree with you. I saw the Kevin Garnett podcast, and Kevin Garnett was like, "Hey, man, reach out to us. You know what I'm saying? Like, we the big brothers. We got a lot of information for you." I believe that he needs to really get around some positive cats, because that was one of the things I loved about Kevin Garnett. He came out of high school into the NBA. You never heard no bullshit about Kevin Garnett. I think he got into it with his wife or something, and it might have been like some domestic shit. But you never ever heard about Kevin Garnett in a club, in a strip club, out wilding out, drunk,
You heard, you
high,
heard,
putting his
you heard
hands on
about the
somebody.
you heard about the
Like you
Cheerio
never
incident.
heard about that. We say, Josh?
The Cheerio. What did he call Lala? He said something to Mella.
Oh yeah, no, no, no. I think he put his hands on his kid, on his wife, or his kids, mom or something like that. But
I,
it like for a young man coming out of high school to like whatever Kevin Garnett did, whoever the people that he had around him, they kind of held him down. And John Morant needs to get around some better individuals.
I mean,
I,
not just because you ain't hear about it, don't say it. Don't mean it didn't happen. And with
I agree.
with Kevin Garnett, like his grassroots are in Charleston, South Carolina, and Chicago.
Right.
Ooh. I mean, those are two totally different places with undertones of the same thing. I mean, it's the same thing that Kwame Brown, the same area that Kwame Brown came from.
Right.
So, I mean, when you come from those types of beginnings, you covet, like, your grind is a little different. You know what I'm saying? John
But you
Morant, yeah,
never heard about Kevin Garnett doing no reckless, stupid shit like
well,
this. That's what
what
I'm saying.
he had too much to lose. With John Morant don't come from the slums, bro. He come from
John Morant come
come
from
He
from
come from a
not
good. He
right.
got
they
right.
they weren't necessarily they were middle-aged American. I mean, yeah, middle-aged Americans. He actually reminds me of Chris Brown, a cat that doesn't necessarily need that type of energy around him, but he probably got punked so much when he was a kid that when he actually got some clout, he's carrying that clout to get to substantiate his get back. And then, like I
Right.
said, yeah. So
And, and then Devon, I'm gonna say this, and I said it a few weeks back. His dad is a fanboy. Like his dad is, he got the glasses. You looking like Usher at all the sporting events. You hugging and smiling, and all these cats eat all the other opposing players' ears. So like his dad seems more like his homeboy. You know what I'm saying? Like you need a father, man. Like somebody to really get in your ass. And my dad was always in my ass, always. On
But
just like the very little, like he always wanted to keep me, on course.
grounded.
And it sounds like well, it doesn't sound like it looks like John Morant's daddy, he might be on John Morant's payroll. John Morant might be giving pops, $50,000, $60,000 a month. So now it's kind of like, okay, do I say something to my son and lose this bag that I'm getting every single month? Like he needs somebody to really be in his ass. Like he needs somebody to put their arm around him and say, "Come on, son,
you really
come
got to
here."
stop saying that without saying pause.
Come here, son. You know what I'm saying? Come on. Hey, son, come here. Come sit down. Let's talk. You know what I'm
But
saying? Like, he needs that, man. And
but
I
Most people
can
don't
remember,
want that. Most people don't
hold
want
on,
that.
Ron. I remember years ago when Allen Iverson was getting in all this trouble. I remember Denzel, they put a microphone in front of Denzel, and Denzel said, "Hey, man, has anybody put their arm around Allen Iverson and said, 'Come here, son, let me talk to you?'" He was like, and Denzel was like, "This is the problem that I have. Yeah, this young man, he's out there and he's running wild and all that. But like, we need some of these elders. Somebody got to put their arm around this young man and hone him in. And I honestly feel like that's what it's going to take for John Morant, man. Somebody got to really get and like you said, Devon, uh, Tony Dungy, that would be perfect. You know what I'm saying? Like that really would be perfect. These young cats, man, they you gotta learn, man. You gotta learn.
tell me this, David. You really think his dad will be like, you know what? Come here, let me talk to you. His dad trying to be the hype man.
That's what I said. That's what I just said. His
Right,
dad is a fanboy. His
right.
dad is up in everybody's face. His dad wants to be sit courtside with the sunglasses and you know what I'm saying, like looking cool and all that. Like he really needs a father figure. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like you need somebody to put their foot in your ass, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? You're about to blow it, young man. Like you're really about to blow it. You're about to
My
blow everything like there's cats that dream at night that they could make it to the league. And you're gonna blow it.
Hey Mondo, how much time you think he gonna get? But Ace said it's funny because Morant's play was suspect. He's not a leader on the court, so it seems he's easily influenced and definitely following what he's seeing. Money has him thinking he's untouchable.
Right. I agree. I agree, Ace Boogie. I agree. I agree. That's why I said give him up. Suspend him for the whole year. Because
Hey, I
he
can't
didn't.
lie. I can't lie. Rim got a point. A good point.
mean, are we saying that Ja Morant's
Good
play
point.
like where is that coming from?
I don't think his play is suspect, but I don't think that he's out there actually being a leader. I think that he wants to go to the hole and dunk on cats, and you want to gritty, and you want to do all this little cute shit after the game, and you talking reckless to superstar players, and you're not winning. That's the thing. These guys have not won anything. You haven't won anything at all.
They talk
So
they talk about Ja Morant's not a leader, but let's be honest. They don't have any OGs on their team.
right,
So you know this. Dame Lillard spoke about this earlier on in the NBA season. When he first came into the league, the OGs on his team really kind of groomed him. The opportunity that
right,
they had to have an OG, that OG acted just like some of these black dudes that get money and get out of the hood, and then you don't want to pull up anymore. Andre Iguodala had an opportunity to have an effect on that team, and he opted not to have any dealings with them. Now we don't necessarily know the reason behind that. It could be what we're dealing with right now, but at the same time, that organization is charged with continuing on the house that Jerry West built.
right.
And in order to do that, you got to have your Udonis Haslams, your Kendrick Perkins, your Rajon Rondos. You got to. Me personally, I would bring in a guy like Rondo to kind of stabilize that house, because a guy like, first of all, you're not gonna punk him because he just as hood as Morant.
Yeah, Rondo will take off on him.
Yeah, he way
Rondo
more.
will take off on him.
They can have Iguodala now.
And the reason that you bring in a guy like Rondo is Rondo's also a guy that respects the young guys. He respects the young guys' grind. He gonna take up for the young guys, but then behind closed doors, when nobody's looking, he's also gonna tell you the real. He's gonna be honest with you, and he's not gonna. So,
because the backup, I think the backup point guard to Morant is actually younger than Morant.
Good point, Kevin.
Hey, y'all wild, man.
Y'all wild. I'm about to go listen to Whip Appeal right now.
Morant is more concerned for the fame and less concerned with being a leader for his team and kids who look up to him. Draymond would have knocked Morant out.
Hey, Morant wouldn't have went out like a punk like Poole, though. I'll tell you that much.
You don't know
like
that,
who?
Man, at least Poole got back up. Morant probably would have been still sleeping.
Morant would have pulled out the gun, bro.
Man,
and Gilbert Arenas.
See, that's a problem, though. Man.
Right.
That's a problem.
Didn't Gilbert Arenas get suspended like 25 games or something for that gun incident?
Right, but that's the thing. He never pulled a gun out. He set a gun in front of dude's locker, and it was all about betting. They were betting, gambling,
but I was
cards
right.
or whatever.
Like, didn't he get suspended for that? Like,
yeah, but see, that's the thing again. Like, you bring a gun into the facility. You know what I mean? Think about it. If any of us bring a gun into our place of business where we work, we're fired immediately.
No,
you know what I'm saying?
it would have been loaded. He just would have shot it and it wouldn't have worked because it would have been like, Martin, you forgot to turn off the safety with your punk ass.
Listen, any of us, and that's been my problem with John Morant is you acting like, I get it. He didn't bring a weapon into the Memphis Grizzlies arena or practice facility. But you see what happened. Now, after he did that stupid shit, I don't know if you guys seen that, but they had all the Memphis Grizzlies walking through a metal detector to get into the actual, to the arena. So now John Morant brought all that bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Like, if cats were coming with a little protection, I don't know why you need protection going to work, but if they were, John Morant shut all that shit down because they had an actual metal detector.
100%. Hey, by the way, you know what?
Hey, Mondo, hold on. Mondo, hey, leave Domer alone, bro. Go ahead.
Hey, I'm going to be generous. I'm going to be nice. And I'll say that they will win 5 games. 5 games.
Wait, what did you say?
I said the Colts win 5 games. I'll be generous. I'll be
I
nice.
thought you said suspend them 5 games.
No, I said I'll
switched
be nice.
up on him.
Because he said that I have the Colts winning 2 games. Maybe 3 games, but I'll be generous and have 5. I'll say 5 games. Very
Okay.
generous.
All right.
Hey, Ian, just don't give nobody a sandwich and tell them to eat it, Ian. That's all I'm
Hey,
saying.
Nick said.
Look, the
Nick,
Colts and Titans are going to be trash this year. I'm gonna keep that. I'm gonna keep that real though.
Nick
The
said
Titans and Colts are going to be trash.
he's building a house a couple hours from Memphis. He for sure needs a gun. Memphis, that place is crazy. Mondo said, "I'm telling you, put Ja in a scared straight program here in here in California. Take him on a
Hey,
state
what's
prison
his real
tour."
name, by the way? I know Jaw is a nickname.
I
You
think
know,
it's Joshua Morant.
Oh, okay.
yeah. And he said, "Thanks, Ian."
Hey, no problem, man. Hey, I'm all about spreading love and positivity, all that.
Hey, like I said, just don't
Hey,
give nobody a sandwich.
he do need to go to that scared straight program.
I don't
Hey,
even
Mondo,
think that'll work for him though. I don't think
hey,
that'll work. I mean, he's a
For
grown
some
ass
reason,
man.
though, Jay, I have a feeling his name is long, like his actual first name, like Javarius, or it's
Oh,
like
it might be. I
it's
just said
something.
Joshua just to fuck with Josh.
Yeah.
it's something. It's true. It's true. It's something. It start with a T, but it
Oh,
got that.
someone just put
Tamarius,
Demetrius.
Tamarius,
Here we
Demetrius.
go. Right here.
Demetrius.
There we go.
Yeah,
Right there.
Wait, how do you get Jaw out of Demetrius jump? Oh, okay.
Jamil.
right,
So use it a middle name. Okay.
Like
right.
Wardell. Like Wardell. It's Stephen.
Another another problem that I have with this is he's not the only athlete that's been photographed with guns in his hand. Karl Malone has done it.
Right.
Riley Cooper's done it.
Right.
Uh, I
Hey,
mean,
Riley Cooper was gonna
bro,
go. Hey, Riley Cooper was gonna whoop all them niggas. So I'm just telling you.
But Devon, they said because they was using it like for hunting. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't just playing around in videos for show. It was actually for what I'm saying. They're hunters. That's what the excuse that they gave them.
I mean,
Right.
it sounds good, but
Sounds real good.
a gun is a gun. Rodriguez is on shown. I mean, I'm looking at all these photos, and I'm like, are we really making a big deal? I mean, it is a big deal because it's an image thing, but
Right.
I mean,
it's not.
everybody want to be Franklin Saint, bro.
Right. Right.
I mean, I'm pretty sure a
Like
lot of those
he's Troy Ave running in the club and
a lot
shooting
of
up.
those got gun collections. You know what I mean? So they do take pictures with them, but I think they were just thinking John Moran is more reckless with it than they were.
I mean, if they think he's so reckless, just let him shoot himself. He'll figure it out.
Oh, see, and
Oh,
hold on. Now we
be
go.
like
Now
Plexico
we
Burris, eh?
now we going to. Now we
Plaxico
taking it
Burris.
to New York. We taking it.
Plaxico
We going to
Burris.
Plaxico approach.
Nah, are you taking it? You trying to go to Detroit, my homie Cheddar Bob?
Cheddar
Hey,
Bob.
Ace, he did have
Right.
permits. That was the smart thing he did. He did have permits for
Who had permits?
Ja.
Dude,
Ja had
all
permits for those
the
guns.
gun. The investigation showed all the guns that he had permits. They were legal.
Oh, okay. But do they have a carry and conceal in Memphis?
They have an open carry law in Tennessee. It's
Wow.
But if I remember, the reason why
open
he
carry
got
with
suspended
one
for
in
8
Tennessee.
games, if I remember it correctly, the reason why he got suspended is because it was on the road. It was an away game. It was on the road.
Yeah. What strip club? Because now the
It was
strippers then
Denver.
flipped on them.
Wasn't it in Denver? If I remember, it was like in
And the
Colorado,
strippers then
maybe.
flipped on them, and now the strippers are like, "Oh, you
The
need to
strip club was
suspend
in
them because we fear for our lives." Oh, hold on, ho. When he was throwing money at you, you wasn't and waving the gun and partying. You didn't think
the
about your
strip
lives
club
or
was in
whatever.
Memphis after a loss.
I thought they were on the road though.
Yeah,
I really thought they were on the
the
road.
incident that Ian's talking about is the game in Boston where when they almost got into it outside with the coaches outside of the facility, and one of his boys had a red dot pointed at one of the coaches.
Right, because the only thing
Oh,
I remember is at the end, like they were investigating, like he was on the road and like that whole
Bean,
thing.
They couldn't even prove that the red dot was not just one of those pen lasers. They
right.
I mean,
Oh, no. I thought they hold on, no, Devon. I think they pointed that at the opposing team's butt.
it was one of the coaches though. One of the coaches
Oh,
said that the
okay.
laser was on him and that they were fearing for his life.
Hmm. Interesting.
It's one of the assistant coaches.
Interesting.
Okay.
yeah, he just
Okay.
got. And then Then the mom thing at the mall, like that was horrible.
I mean, that's the stuff that now what you just pointed out there. That's the stuff that he really should be suspended for. I mean, beating up the 17-year-old at his house for scoring on him a couple times and then talking shit, and then
Or
sending
at his sister's volleyball game, and his mama called him
right.
up there, like, yeah,
Or sending the 4 dudes up there to beat up the dude from finish line, like that's the stuff you get suspended for.
right, right. I hope the young man gets it. I hope the young man gets it on point, man. Like seriously, because it's looking real shitty for him. I hope he gets it together. Zara, you still there? Zara, you making lasagna? What's going on?
Lasagna.
Man, I thought he was gonna be
Hey,
watching
man.
Denver again.
Hey, stay out of my personal affairs.
No problem. I mean, now you can talk that movie shit, man. But I wanted
He
to,
said, "Stay
get
out of
this.
his
I wanted to get
entanglement."
this John Moran shit out the way, man. We need to
Oh
talk about that,
no, it
man.
wasn't really like it was just more of a movie
He
reference.
said, "Stay out of his entanglements."
Right. You see what I'm sizzling? I was just saying that the Nuggets were the Avengers and the Heat are the DC movie Justice League, not comic books, but the movies.
Justice
So,
League.
Jimmy Butler is Batman.
He is Batman. Tonight, however, he did look like Snarf from Thundercats, but
So who's the Joker?
the Joker has got to be Matt Strus.
Ah!
Lord have mercy.
Devon, what you think about the Scottie Pippen thing? Well, he said
Yeah,
that
I
Jordan.
don't ever want to mention that dude on the air ever again.
Terrible.
I hope
Terrible. I really think he's
Michael
mad
Jordan.
at
I hope
Jordan's
Michael
son
Jordan
for
takes.
boning
I hope
his
Michael Jordan
wife.
takes a meeting with Future, and they get together and you know do some group activities.
Oh no, you said take a meeting with Future?
Yeah, so they can get because everybody's touched somebody in Scottie Pippen's life. So I hope that
Man,
they just get together and do some group activities.
where your ass was at? Like I mean, like, and I honestly wonder, like, I don't even know if Jordan is even really like tripping, but I'm just curious, like, if somebody's like, "Hey, Mike, you hear what this motherfucker Scotty said about you?" Like,
He
this
hasn't
dude is reckless, man.
he hasn't even mentioned Scottie Pippen in the last 3 years. To me,
Right,
Scottie Pippen is on the same level as Isaiah Thomas for Michael Jordan now.
right, right, right. Like, I mean, without Mike, Scotty, you wouldn't have won nothing. Like, nothing, nothing. And you
Mm,
didn't win anything without Mike. And Mike didn't win anything without you. So just, you know what I'm saying? You got to hold on to that. And just, like you guys had greatness together, but don't sit there and shit on Mike like that. Like that's terrible.
Yeah, that
That's
boy called him
terrible.
horrible. But yeah, like people saying in the comments is because Mike's son digging out his ex.
Right.
Yeah, can we move on? I don't want to talk about this.
Yeah.
I want to talk about
Yeah.
this big nose clown.
Yeah. It's terrible, man. Like seriously. Really terrible.
Hey, so Devon, since you're a NFC North fan, how would you rank the quarterbacks in that division?
I mean, right now I feel like Jared Goff is the head over heels leading quarterback in that division. I feel like uh, Justin Fields and Kirk Cousins is right on his tail though. Um, I feel like Kirk Cousins is declining though because he just continually keeps losing weapons. Dalvin Cook is going to be gone. Thielen's gone. Rudolph is gone too, ain't he? So
Yeah,
I
Rudolph.
mean, they got Hawkinson and Jefferson,
Right.
and I mean, I personally just don't think with their offensive line declining the way that it is, I don't think that they're going to be as effective as they have been in the past 5 years. And on the flip side of that, the Bears have made so many amazing moves. With kudos to the GM, man. The Bears have made so many amazing moves over the last year and a half, 2 years, where it was clearly on a plummet, and I'm hellaciously optimistic on what they're going to be able to do this year. I got them finishing 8-9, having a clear turnaround year, and really starting to make some moves. And I think they could even do better than that if Justin Fields can actually get his progressions under control and stop holding the ball for so long.
Right.
And I think DJ Moore is going to help out a lot with that. Their dual tight end look is going to look good. But let's be clear, man. Detroit is scary on offense, bro. I don't care how you shake it up. Even with the loss of DeAndre Swift, they scary, bro. That Jameson Williams and St. Brown connection with the way that Jared Goff has been playing over the last 2 years. I mean, and they just keep getting better. I got them winning the division without even trying. So
where you got my Packers coming in?
Last.
What
Yeah.
the?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Wait. Okay.
I got them coming in last. I don't think that
Detroit will not win the division. Everybody and their mama saying it every
Hey,
time.
Czar, I agree with you.
Hold on,
Randomly,
every
I
time
agree with you.
They're the
not
Cleveland
winning.
of the NFC. Every time people jump on their bandwagon, they let you down. That's exactly what's going to happen. Now they got expectations.
Yep.
I mean, I hear him on the offense, but bro,
Rashad, what's good? Well, hold on, man. Hey, man, welcome my little bro, man. Rashad, man. What's good,
what's
bro? Welcome
good,
to the
man?
show,
What?
man. Thank you for pulling up to the bar, man.
Yeah,
Thank you,
man.
brother.
I mean, it's a lot of drunk people on this in this bar, bro. Like,
I mean, it's the bar, bro. It's the
Hey, I'm gonna
bar.
blame
I
Jay
see.
Will. I'll blame
Pull
Jay
I,
up.
Will. He was drinking too much.
I see, man. I mean, I'm not a drinker, but you know, I dibble and dabble here and there. But let me
I
be
got
the
some San
sober one.
Pellegrino for you, though, man. I
Uh,
got some San
hey,
Pellegrino for you.
hey, let me be the sober one tonight. And
I'll show you some
hey,
San
man.
Pellegrino.
Hey, I like Detroit's offense, but what people fail to realize, their defense was bottom three last year, bro.
And they
they
did
got
Right.
little to
argu
improve it.
they
They
got
did little
arguably one of the worst defenses in the league.
Right.
facts.
So, I
Facts.
mean, hey, look, offense was top five. I'm not knocking that. They will have a high powered offense. They will not be able to stop a nosebleed this year, just like they were
Oh, wow.
able to stop a nosebleed last year.
Yep.
So, I mean, look, Detroit is the hype train for Detroit this year. They coming in with major expectations. They are not creeping up on anyone
Nope.
this year. So, you know, with that being said, okay, they're the trendy pick, right? They're the
Right.
trendy pick. That's cool and all, but I advise people to understand the best defense in this division, and it's not close,
Green
is the
Bay.
Green Bay Packers defense.
Yep.
They have the best defense in the division. And just real quick, we just think the Packers just gonna completely fall off. I
Nope.
mind you, the only thing they're changing is the quarterback,
Right.
who was
That's the only
average.
thing they changed it, right?
Yeah, but who was
That's
average
funny.
at best? Who was average at best last year? He was horrible
He
last
was
year.
average at best. Wow.
No,
I
he,
mean,
That's
he
Well,
did
hold
never.
on, man. Hold on,
And
man.
no, he
Rashad
did have
don't
a
like
good year
Aaron
last
Rodgers,
year.
yo,
so yeah.
hold
I'm
on.
just
So
like,
hold on,
dude,
hold
he
on.
was average
So
at
you lose the
best.
fifth you lose the fifth most efficient tight end. You lose your number one receiving target. You lose
Fifth
your
most
quarterback.
efficient tight end.
Oh, y'all,
Tunyon?
do you not pay attention?
Tunyon
Yeah.
is not the fifth most efficient tight end. Tunyon
Okay.
was ranked 60th in the
Yo,
league.
I said fifth most efficient all around tight end. At this, I don't even have to. I don't have to argue this. You can go look it
What
up.
kind of pro
The whole
football
reason, the whole
focus
reason,
stats
the
is
whole
that?
reason his trade value is
Right.
so
Like,
high.
right.
Anyway, moving on.
What
You
kind of
lose your number
Amazon
one
next gen
receiving
stats
target.
is
You
this?
lose your quarterback, and you lose your middle linebacker. And you think that the all right, bro? And you
You,
got
you,
and you
you,
got
you,
bum ass Jordan Love. All right, okay.
what middle linebacker did we lose?
What's old boy that went to San Diego?
Bro, he was a third string linebacker. What are you talking about? You know nothing about nothing. Like what the hell?
Hey,
A third string linebacker.
since I know nothing about nothing, I'm all about putting your money where your mouth is. So since you
Oh,
talking
me
shit,
too.
I got
Me
I
too.
got 100 on it. What you got on it?
I raised you. I got 200 on it.
Let's go.
I
Well,
got
hold
200
on.
on
What's this
Look,
bet?
We're
What's
on
hey,
the
what's this
Wait,
air.
bet
wait,
on?
what's
Hold
the
on, hold
bet?
on, hold
We're
on.
What?
What's
on
this
the
bet
air,
on?
nigga.
What's the bet?
only
don't
have
don't
Willie's bar, baby. Only
yeah,
have
don't
Willie's
worry.
Hey,
bar,
Hey,
y'all
baby.
Hold
already
on, we
know me.
doing
We're
push
on
ups?
the
What we
air.
doing?
We're on the air. Y'all already know me. $200 that Detroit wins this division.
Ooh. So,
$200 that Detroit wins the division.
hey,
I
hey,
take that bet.
take that for data. Take that for data.
Yeah, I
Take
take
that for
that bet.
data.
Hey,
I take that
Rashad,
bet.
I'm gonna be honest with you, Rashad. I thought it was gonna go the opposite way when he said Green Bay would finish last in the division.
Right, right.
That's
That's a
what I thought you were
terrible
going to
idea.
bet
That
on.
is a
I think.
Right,
terrible
right. No,
idea.
no. Oh,
Hold on. I'm gonna be honest. I don't think Detroit gonna win the division either. But I think you're letting them off the hook. It should be that Green Bay's coming in last, but that's up to you.
Yeah, Green Bay
No,
coming in last.
Green
That's
Bay
not
coming in
happening.
last was my thoughts.
Right.
The Lions coming in winning the division is my prediction.
Okay, this is
okay.
different. You just made two predictions. You said Green Bay's
No, I
coming
said
in
that's my
last.
thoughts. You asked me what my thoughts were.
Come on, what the hell,
I think
Jay
they
Will?
finished.
You hear
Bruh.
this shit, bro?
Hey, that's
I think they
Kevin
finished.
Evans, man.
I
Kevin
Hold on,
think
Evans.
they
You
finished
hear this
last.
shit?
I think they finished last. I'm very strategic on what I'm willing to bet on. I
Okay,
don't.
Right, you're not gonna bet
I'm
on it because you
also
know
of the
it's not gonna
mindset.
happen.
I'm also
So
of the
you
right.
mindset
wouldn't bet?
that
Hold
Kirk
on. So you
Cousins.
wouldn't bet that Green Bay would come in last? Is what you're
No,
saying?
because I don't.
Okay.
I'm also of the mindset that I can't trust Kirk Cousins. He might bomb the entire year next year.
Okay. That's all I wanted to be clear on. Okay, got you.
The Packers could easily be in second place if the Bears don't show up the way that they
And
showing
they
up.
will be at least in second place because Jordan Love is going to have a good year.
Hey,
All right.
Man, my man, Devon. Somebody called you Kevin Evans, Babyface's brother. They
Hey,
said Kevin Evans got money.
I'm perfectly cool with that. Call me what you want, just don't call me broke.
Detroit, Green Bay, Chicago, Minnesota. It's gonna be
Devon,
that. It's
Devon,
gonna be that. I
we all
mean,
got nicknames on here, man. We all got them.
Yeah, we all got nicknames.
yeah.
Hey,
Yeah. Hell yeah.
hey, listen. I take Cash App, Venmo, Zelle, and I also take $1 bills if you are willing to meet me at Magic City.
Oh, for sure.
Oh,
For sure. For
wow, I
sure.
like that. I
Okay.
like
Like I
that.
said, we'll have this. Hey, Willie's bar. Hey, we gonna have it by the end of the season. We gonna
Let's
have
do
this
it.
same talk. We
I
gonna have the
Because
same.
that Detroit's gonna have
hey, hold
I
on,
actually
because
think
Rashad,
that
we both
Detroit's gonna
like
have the division wrapped up by week 13.
Rashad.
Okay.
We both like Rashad.
Right after
We like to
Thanksgiving, I
eat.
think they'll have
Rashad,
the
we like
division
lemon pepper wings, so we can meet it. We
Oh
can
yeah.
meet
Oh
it.
yeah.
Yeah, we can
Oh
meet.
yeah.
Yeah, I would love to meet it in Magic City, man.
Me
I'd love
too.
to
Me
meet
too.
y'all.
Me too. After I take his money, I just
that
spend
will be
his money at
that will be
Magic
the
City.
most fun loss you ever seen in your life.
So like
Yeah.
I said, two
Matter of
Well,
hundred.
fact,
shit. Hold on. It's
if I
documented
could get in
now.
contact with
It's
my
on the
man,
bar.
if
It's
I
We
on the
on
could
the
get in
bar.
bar
contact
now.
if
You
I
know
could
what
get in
I'm saying?
We
contact with my
on.
So
man, I'll have Jack Harlow and Lou Will meet us there so you can get some
We
wings and be around some real winners.
we on that. Hey, can I raise the can I raise the stakes and say we won't finish in last since you think we gonna finish in last?
I just told you that there's certain things that I'm not willing to bet on.
What about
That's
Green
not
Bay?
one of
What about
because
the first game?
I can't control the variables of somebody that I don't trust, I've also been on record saying this. I've never trusted Kirk Cousins, not ever.
But you trust Detroit, who ain't never won shit. How that
This
work?
this is true.
hey,
This
Wait.
is
hold on,
true.
hold on,
Wait.
hold on, hold on,
This is
hold on,
true.
hold on,
I
hold on.
trust
You keep
Detroit,
Hold
saying
on,
and,
wait.
and
Cousins.
they've never won anything, but neither had
Hold on.
Denver until this year.
Hold on, Devon. Do I look like Jack Harlow to you?
A little bit.
So Devon, you trust the Bears? You ain't mentioning them. Is that what you're saying?
I just said even my Bears could drop the ball. Did I not just say
Oh,
that?
okay.
What about that first game though, Devon? Who winning? Who you got? You putting the money on that?
That's that Bears Green Bay.
Yeah, it's gonna be Green Bay.
Yeah. Where's it at? Where's it at? Where's it at?
I'll tell you what. I actually have the Bears winning that game.
I'm gonna be yeah. You sure?
Devon, I don't even think I knew that you were a Bears fan, man.
I'm a Bears
Maybe
and
I
Bills.
do, and I just
I'm a
kind of
Bears and
forgot.
Bills. I'm a Bears and Bills fan. I'm from Buffalo, so
Yeah, he
I'm
like
gonna
a
rep the
bunch of
home team
teams.
all day.
Oh, okay. Oh, so that's how you and Ace know each other.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay. All right, my bad.
The
I think I knew
Wolves
that.
got two
I think I
chickens.
knew that.
Now, I have to put a contingency around this bet.
Hey, Mondo, he ain't here no more.
Rashad, I gotta put a contingency around the bet.
And what's that?
Jared Goff has to play more than 80% of the games.
No.
Ah, nah,
No.
Whoa.
we
Nope.
can't.
This is
Hold on,
this
no,
is
you
Nope.
this
can't.
is
No,
this
no,
is
no, no,
not
no,
This isn't like
Nope.
the Aaron
Nope.
Rodgers
Nope.
era.
every
Nope.
bet that
no,
I ever
Nope.
made, every
Nope.
bet that I
no,
ever
no.
made is barring
Nope.
injury, bro.
And we ain't barring shit. It's the
Mm-mm.
NFL.
Either we
But
either we bar injury or I'm canceling the bet.
then it's
Nah,
no
Hey, I
bet.
knew he was.
Then it's
Hey,
no
hey,
bet.
No,
nah.
that's not
hey! I
how
Hey,
it
knew he
works,
was
man.
gonna wiggle his way into that
yeah,
bet.
No.
exactly.
I'll
Nah,
tell you what.
hold
Exactly.
on, hold
I'll
on.
tell
He
you what.
stepped out. He stepped out on the ledge.
I'll make a contingency bet that goes around that.
He
We
stepped
can.
out on the ledge, and now he's backing up. Now I don't know what you're
No,
Right.
talking
I'm not
about.
backing
Come
up
on,
Exactly.
now.
nothing. I'm not backing up nothing. But
There you are.
Ace.
Come on,
You
man.
in the chat? Every bet that I've ever had has been barring injury.
Hey,
Has it
hey,
not?
hey, 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 and every bet you haven't been, you
Hey,
haven't been betting.
that must be a
But
Buffalo
So
hold on. Let me
thing.
tell you why.
That must be a Buffalo thing.
No, it's not a Buffalo thing.
exactly.
It's a freaking Vegas thing. Ian Rakelli, do the odds not change when people get injured?
It don't
I don't
matter.
Yeah, but
care,
hold
bro.
on.
It
If,
don't
You can't bet
matter.
on the.
hold on, no,
It,
no, no, no.
Nah.
injuries is a part of the
Time out.
game.
Time out. When
Injuries,
you place a bet in Vegas, they get hurt. They don't let you change your motherfucking bet.
Yes, they
Exactly.
do.
exactly.
Yes, they
No,
Exactly.
do.
No,
no,
they do not. When
Exactly.
you
no,
got
they
your ticket,
don't.
you can't.
No,
No,
You
they,
they
cannot
don't.
go there with your
When you make
ticket.
your bet,
You
that's the
cannot
bet.
change your bet once you put money in
right,
Vegas. Stop
right,
that shit.
Right.
right.
Bro,
Hey,
Come on.
typical
Come
Bears
on.
fan.
Come on,
bro.
Stansfield.
Typical,
Don't do
Hey,
bro.
that.
bro. Hey.
Typical.
Hey. I go to Vegas. I go to
Rashad,
Vegas
I'm
and I
sorry, what
bet
you
in
said?
Vegas. If I put $500 on the Bills to win the Super Bowl and Josh Allen gets hurt, I can reallot that bet to another
No,
bet.
you
Stop
cannot.
it.
No,
No,
you
you
No, you
can't.
can't.
No,
can't.
you
No, you
cannot.
can't.
No,
No,
you
you
cannot.
cannot.
No, you
No,
Not
you
in
cannot.
cannot.
Vegas.
No,
No,
you
you
Divine,
cannot.
cannot.
Divine. Dude, you
No, you
smoking too
cannot.
much weed right now,
This,
bro. No,
No,
you
you cannot,
can't.
bro.
dude,
No, you
I was
cannot.
Nah,
born
Once you
I was
make
nah.
born
that
and
bet,
raised here
once
in
you make
Vegas.
that
That's not
bet,
how it
that's
works.
that bet. You
That's
cannot
not how
That's
it
change
works.
it.
that.
Listen.
No,
Yeah.
he's
Divine,
smoking
come
that
on, bro.
cocaine.
You better than that,
Hey,
bro. Stop it.
yeah, he's smoking that cocaine hookah. That's
Like
the
Rashad,
cocaine
that'd be
hookah.
like me picking Mahomes to win
I
MVP,
wish
and then he gets
Vegas
hurt in
would
week
let people
one.
do
I
some
can't just
shit
change my
like
bet.
that, bro.
I bet
No.
Ain't no way,
I
bro,
bet
bro.
on
Ain't no way.
MGM.com all the time, bro. I can recheck
Man,
my
Ain't
bet.
no
you
way, bro. Once you
fool,
place a
bro.
bet, that's it, bro.
Ian,
That's
man,
I
it.
Right.
gotta
come on,
stop saying
Ian.
this I gotta stop saying this because I'm in Georgia. Uh,
Yeah, I don't know what y'all doing in Georgia. You know what I'm saying? Y'all still hating black people in Georgia.
we
I
not
don't know
even
what the
allowed.
fuck
We
y'all
not
doing
even
in
supposed
Georgia.
to be
Once
bet.
you place a
We
bet,
not
you
even
can't
supposed to be
change the
gambling in
bet
Georgia.
You can't change
due
the
to
bet, bro.
injuries or
Mm-mm.
none of that bullshit. Come on,
So
Playboy.
hey, so this is your final opportunity. We
I already
betting
told
or not?
I already told you what my contingency was, but I will make a side bet in the event that something does happen to Jared Goff.
Nah,
Nah,
That's not how
nah.
it works,
So
nah,
bro.
the bet is
nah.
off. But I
Yeah,
will
no,
do this
you gotta
though.
place your
But
bet, bro.
right. But I will do this though. I will do this though. Let's put 100 on week one.
Ooh,
I will do that.
Ooh,
Okay,
Let's
ooh,
put
we
a
can
man
hundred.
up.
we can do that.
Let's put 100 on week one.
Let's put 100 on
Ain't
week
no,
one. All right, that we can do that.
like
ain't,
that's
ain't-
it. Like
that's
no
it. Ain't
bullshit.
no bullshit. Nothing. Let's put
Game to game,
100 on week one.
game to game is free game. So yeah, 100 on week one.
I
Let's put
like
a
that.
100 on week
I
one.
like
Let
that.
let's
I
do that.
like that.
Let's
I
do that.
like that.
I'm a
I
bad
like
man.
that.
I like to take people money unless it's Czar,
I
motherfucker.
mean, I hate to point out the obvious.
Right.
I hate to point out the
I like
obvious,
that.
but as a Bears
My nigga
fan,
Czar been killing me. Shit. But I will still keep betting your ass. I don't give a fuck.
Hey,
You know
hey,
why Zarby? You know
you
why
see,
Zarby
I'm
killing
trying to
me?
look out for you. Make sure you bet that Green Bay coming in last. That's easy money right there.
Oh, for sure.
hey Rashad, I will say, by the way, week one, I won't be surprised if Green Bay does beat my Chicago Bears. I wouldn't be surprised because y'all have owned us for the last 2,000 years. So I mean,
I mean, we're gonna see. Like I said, I got 100 on that game. We
This
for
is
sure
about to
betting
be
100 on that.
hilarious.
So week one is
So
Bears and Green Bay.
yeah,
yeah,
Packers
it's
and Bears in
Bears in
week
Green Bay.
one,
Yeah, in
Okay.
Chicago.
and then I think
All right.
week 18 too. Correct me if I'm wrong. I think week 18 they also do Bears versus Packers too.
Yeah.
Hey,
Well, hey,
Ian,
that might be
Ian,
for
when
the
was the last
division.
time the Bears beat Green Bay?
Oh, I got Spence all
I
day,
think that was
bro.
2017.
Ooh.
I think it was 2017 if I remember.
Hey, I don't bet
Yeah.
crazy like them, but
You'd be
we can
Yeah.
wrong.
do 20
2018?
though. We
No,
can
it's
do 20. I got
2021.
Spence.
Mitchell Trubisky beat Green Bay.
Hey, Mondo, we
Yeah.
can do 20. I got Spence. I don't be betting
When the
crazy
heck
like
did
that.
that happen?
When did that happen?
And then
What y'all talking about?
Mitchell Trubisky
I'm
beat
sorry,
beat.
but I think he only beat the Packers one time. I think that was
Yeah,
it.
that
Probably.
was in 2018.
Was it?
2018.
2018.
Yeah, it was like
2018.
Yeah,
2017,
that's a bet,
2018.
Mondo. We can do
Okay.
that.
Yeah, you guys ain't beat us in like 4 years.
No, we haven't
Like,
won the
what?
last eight plays.
That's a
Yeah.
bet. $20.
Yeah, like 4 or 5 years. Like hell no. That's the last time he beat Green Bay was. Last time the Bears
Oh
beat
wait, so
Green
was
Bay
it
was.
2018? I thought it was 2017. I knew it was one of those years. It was like
I thought it no, it
2017,
was
2018.
18 because we didn't make the playoffs in and McCarthy, we fired our head coach McCarthy, and then Bears won the division, and they thought, oh, we back and we got a Hall of Fame quarterback, and we this and that, and they resorted back to that bullshit. We already know.
Oh
Um,
yeah, I'm well aware.
so yeah, now I mean, and they going into the season with the same hype. So we're gonna see. I like Fields too. Hey, y'all know I'm a fan of Fields.
I mean, he'll be a
I'm a huge
top
Right.
fan.
15 quarterback. Justin Fields, he'll be
Right.
top 15. Yeah, he'll be all right.
But it's just that offensive line. That he got DJ Moore. I don't believe in Claypool whatsoever. I love the slot y'all got though. What's his name? What is his name? My
Wait, who?
guy. What's his the slot? The slot receiver
Oh,
y'all got.
Mooney.
Mooney. I like Mooney a lot. I like Mooney. I like DJ Moore, obviously.
I
But
think the
Claypool,
biggest problem is going to be, and I'm saying this as a Bears fan, because of how young the defense is, they're
right,
going to be
right,
exposed for portions of the
right,
year because you have such a
right,
young secondary.
right. And that's the thing. And then, yeah, I don't know, man. I just don't. Um, I like Fields, but even still, I
I
just
still wish we had Fields instead of Trey Lance. So
oh, big time, big time. We know
yeah,
that, man. Y'all
yeah,
y'all have Fields fucking y'all march y'all asses to the Super Bowl.
man.
I truly
And
believe
and
that.
and and it's funny, right? I don't know if you remember this, Rashad, but 2 years ago, I was at Nike Town in Georgetown and ran into DJ Williams, and I asked him, I was
Mm,
like, man, who we taking? And he was like, man, Justin Fields could take us to the Super Bowl right now.
facts.
And I'm big on like I didn't believe it. I was like, you think so? He said, man. He said, I don't know what Kyle and them is doing. He was like, but all the players is rallying around Justin Fields.
Fields,
And I was
yeah.
like, damn. I was like, okay. And then we ended up taking Trey Lance. But I always go back to that. And I'm like, damn, like this, I don't know what the players saw, what the coaches saw, what the scouts saw. But yeah, I really like now.
No,
Now I didn't
Jay
see
Will,
it.
you remember what happened, Jay Will, right?
I remember what happened.
No, I'm talking about why Fields fell. That bullshit that came out a week before the draft about him having epilepsy.
Oh shit, I didn't know
Oh
that. I
no,
didn't know that.
no. Okay, I didn't
Yeah,
know
that's what happened.
I didn't know that.
And the
Yeah,
timing
he's
was
right.
perfect. They
He's
were like,
right.
that's some bullshit. Because he ain't never had an episode in high school, college, any in his whole career. He never had one episode.
I don't.
And
I
right
do
before
not
the
remember
draft, they
that.
said that he had epilepsy. Team shied away from him.
Epilepsy. Hold
Yeah,
up.
that's that bullshit.
Yeah, you didn't
Yeah,
know Fields had that?
Mm-mm. I didn't
When he
know
had
that. I
Yeah.
never
seizures?
knew he had that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I never knew he had that.
Yeah,
I
the
never even
timing was
heard that until
impeccable,
Oh,
just
bro.
now.
I heard about it. I know what he's talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy. Like that's
He
crazy,
does
bro.
have epilepsy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy. I never knew that. Lord. I'm just fine. Wow, that's crazy. And
Never
it just
heard of
lets
that
you know,
until just
like,
now.
yeah, and I always say it matters. It matters where you go, not when you go. And
Mm-hmm.
Right.
like I said, is great as the Bears organization has been in history. They are by far one of the worst organizations in NFL history at drafting and developing quarterbacks.
Right.
They can't
Huh.
get that position right. They
All
just
right, so
can't.
let me ask this: who's worse, the Chicago Bears or Cleveland Browns?
I would probably go. Oh shit,
Mm.
man, that's tough.
In terms of an organization or in terms of developing quarterbacks?
quarterbacks.
Developing quarterbacks. Developing quarterbacks.
The
I would
Bears.
probably say
The
the Bears
Bears.
are
The
better.
Bears. The Bears are
Yeah, I would
the
probably say
Bears are easily
they're
worse than
better.
the. They're easily worse than the. God damn.
They're both pretty bad though.
I mean, they are pretty
Yeah,
bad though. I mean, Cleveland had like 23
I
quarterbacks and
think
like
they're. Yeah, I think the Bears are better though than Cleveland. I do. I think the Bears are better than Cleveland. Uh, as
The
far as
Bears as a
quarterbacks
team are
go,
better than Cleveland. I don't know about developing quarterbacks though. Well, shit. I
but
mean, shit.
I take
Fucking
the Bears over Cleveland.
Lovey Smith got a Super Bowl appearance out of Rex Grossman. So I guess.
Exactly. So I take the Bears over Cleveland, but they're both fucking bottom three at
but
that
also
in
Lovey Smith.
NFL
He was a
history
great mind as a
at
coach too.
quarterback. Yeah, for
Right.
sure.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like I like Fields, but I just don't.
Lovey Smith was a
I
great
really,
defensive mind. Yeah, absolutely.
Still a
I
great
don't really
mind though.
think he
Yeah.
I mean,
he gonna do
Mike
much.
Martz was running that. Mike Martz was running that offense. So yeah. Yeah. Mike Martz, wow,
Mike, I ain't heard that name in a minute.
he's a real idiot. Like that dude's a real idiot. I mean, he's a creative
People
idiot,
also
but he's an
forget that
idiot.
Ron Rivera was on that coaching staff when they went to the Super Bowl against the Colts. Ron Rivera was on that coaching staff.
Yeah,
Yeah, legit.
wasn't he the defensive line coach?
Yeah, he was either defensive coordinator or linebacker coach. It was one of the two.
Hmm. He marched his ass to the Super Bowl.
Yes, sir.
So,
Right.
hey man, they had talent on that staff,
Bum
but
ass
it's
Mike
just.
Tice was on that damn. Never mind.
Hmm.
Mike Tice.
Minnesota.
Where's that dude at?
He's somewhere.
Probably
Yeah.
hopefully the same place that Bill O'Brien is.
Oh, in New
I ain't
England?
seen Mike
Oh, okay.
Tyson in a long time, man. I want to.
Oh, he's in New England?
I don't
Okay.
ever want to see that dude again. That dude's a piece of trash. Yeah.
Wait, who?
Mike Tyson.
Oh, I thought you were saying Bill O'Brien. I'm like, oh, he's in New England.
Bill O'Brien's a piece of trash too.
I mean, we're gonna see. That North gonna be interesting. That shit is wide open. We're gonna see.
Ian, he said, I've said time and time again that the '06 Bears Super Bowl team had a better quarterback than Rex. Bears won that game hands down.
The funny
Oh,
thing is, we
really?
did have a better quarterback, but he was the backup.
Who was
Better,
it?
better
Orton?
quarterback than who?
His name was Kyle Orton. He came from
Yeah.
Purdue.
Kyle Orton, yeah.
Jeez.
He had a
Kyle Orton
strong
was
arm
better
too.
than
He
Rex.
was a fantastic
Yeah.
arm, gunslinger. You know, he was a guy that could go 40,
Kyle
50
Orton
yards
was
down the
better
field.
than Rex Grossman. But
Kyle Orton. You mean Mister?
Kyle Orton.
You mean Mister? I throw it too hard for my receivers to catch.
He was better than Rex Grossman.
Better than Rex Grossman, though. He was better than Rex.
Obviously not, because when he had the reins the following year, his ass went 9-7.
But the funny thing is, Kyle Orton did such a good job that they traded him to Denver in the Jay Cutler trade. Like when they did the Jay Cutler trade, Kyle Orton went to Denver.
And then he did what?
Nothing.
With all that talent, he did what?
I think in 2009, correct me if I'm wrong, didn't the Broncos start the year like 8-2 or like 7-3 or something like that?
I think so.
Didn't they run the ball more than they've ever done in franchise history?
In 2009, when it came to that team, I think they had what? Brandon Stokely,
the most they ran the ball when they had Terrell Davis.
No, like 2009, didn't they have
Elway
Brandon
was 100 years
Marshall
old.
and Stokely and all those guys?
I think so.
Yeah, Stokely.
They finished whatever they started. They finished the year 8-8.
Right. It was a historic collapse. That's what got Josh McDaniels fired because of all
What
that.
got Josh McDaniels fired is trading away goddamn Jay Cutler.
No, but Jay Cutler forced that trade.
He
Yeah,
forced
Jay
the
Cutler
trade
forced
because
it.
he was already trying to trade him before when he found out when he got
I
looked
know,
at, he
but
was
he
trying to
cried
trade him.
about it like a little hoe.
And then he got up out of there. And then
And
Josh
was trash
McDaniels
to
got fired.
Chicago and quit on y'all.
And then
Facts.
Josh McDaniels got fired.
Yeah.
And matter of fact, Kyle Orton was so good, Chris Sims took over the starting job for the last 2 games. The boy,
Right.
Okay. I'm just saying to you is that when it came to Kyle Orton, he had 1 or 2 years where he was above average.
I mean, I'm not gonna say he was trash. He still threw for 3,800 yards that year. 3,800 yards,
I
20.
love Cutler.
Damn,
Cutler
he
was
do.
like, my God.
Hey, Rashad, you
He,
only love Jay Cutler because he quit on the Bears in the NFC
shit, he
Championship.
threw for 3,800 yards, 21 touchdowns, 12 interceptions. That's not a bad year at all.
Right.
No, not at all.
But half those
God damn,
interceptions came
he
in Green
completed
Bay.
over 62% of his passes.
So I used to
Hey,
love playing. I used to love when we played color. That shit was like pick
why?
city.
Because he would turn the ball over consistently. He was an
For
interception
real.
machine. Yeah,
That shit was pick city playing him. I'm like, hell yeah.
yeah. Like Jay Cutler
They
is what
started
Dak
off six.
Prescott is in Dallas. You know, when you're playing him, you know you're gonna get some interceptions.
They
Yep.
started off 6-0. Ian.
Oh, 6-0. Okay, I knew it was something like that. Like I knew they started out like.
They started off 6-0. They lost their next four. They won two more, and then they lost the rest of them.
Oh, okay. I remember like they had that call of like Brand Stokely catching the ball after it got tipped, and they beat Cincinnati. It was from that year, I believe.
Yeah, but they were beating shitty ass teams. They beat Cincinnati, Cleveland, Oakland, Dallas, New England, San Diego. That was New England. That they beat New England in overtime.
Hey, man. All I'm saying, 11-year-old me, remember that Kyle Orton was doing well in Denver, and Jay Cutler was playing like shit in
What year
Chicago.
was that?
2009.
06. 2009.
Wait, 6 or 9?
2009.
9.
2009.
We made the playoffs that year. Can we talking shit about my squad? Try to sneak a shot in there, Divine.
Y'all,
What?
yeah, I think
Hell
y'all did
nah.
make the
We won
playoffs
the
that year.
division. We beat Philly back to back. We won the division last week of the season, and then played them in the wild card and spanked their ass again when Donovan McNabb was doing the guitar dance.
You talking about Dallas?
Yeah, you
Yeah.
said they beat weak teams, and you mentioned us. I said that year we made the
No,
playoffs.
I was just listing the teams that they beat.
Oh, okay.
I wasn't.
Making a show. Taking a shot.
But yeah, man. I just say 11-year-old me. I remember that. Like Kyle Orton was
The
doing
first three
well at the
teams
beginning
were
of the year.
shitty.
Jay Cutler was
Cincinnati,
throwing up a bunch
Cleveland,
of
Oakland,
interceptions.
shitty.
No, the rest of them were shitty. They just beat us. That was only one good team they beat.
Yeah.
Hey, hold up. Oh nine. Wasn't that the year since he made the playoffs with Carson Palmer and
I don't
They
remember.
did
Carson?
make they
And
they did make the playoffs. They went 10-6.
huh.
Yeah, they wasn't shitty, bro.
No, they were shitty.
No, they wasn't shitty, dog.
Nah, they were shitty.
They made the playoffs, bro. Anytime you make the playoffs, you are not a shitty
Still shitty.
squad.
You just still
Yeah.
shitty.
Nah. They had who was on that squad? They had Chad.
Is that the
They had
year that they
Chad
made the playoff? Is that the year that they
Ochocinco,
made the playoffs and then
Husnuzada.
Carson Palmer got hurt the last game of the
I
season?
think so.
I think so.
He
I
got
think they
hurt in the
acquired
playoff game,
I
didn't
think
he?
Cedric Benson was on the team at that point because he went from
Yeah,
Chicago
Cedric
to
Benson
Cincinnati.
was on the team, and I think they had
Husnuzada,
Chad,
right?
yeah,
Yeah,
they
TJ
had
Husnuzada. Yeah.
Husnuzada. They had a squad. They had a
Right.
squad.
And I think that's when they had Ray Maluga from USC.
Yeah,
And then they had him
at
at linebacker, too.
linebacker. Yeah, he was a rookie that year, I think.
They
They had a squad.
started the year 9-4.
Yeah, they had a squad.
Hey, before we get over that 2 hour mark, man, we about to end it, man. We appreciate y'all, man. JT, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. No, hey, man. Like for real, man. Thank y'all for
Thank
pulling
you,
up to the
Ace.
bar,
Shitty
man.
teams make the playoffs all the time.
Ain't nothing but love, man. We kind of love doing this, man. Like just doing the pop up, man. Like with the Willie's bar. So we gonna keep giving it to y'all, man. But
Hey, stay tuned, cause
respect y'all, man. Stay tuned, man. We got something real special coming for y'all
clapback
very
is coming,
soon,
baby.
man.
The clapback is coming.
So yeah, just stay tuned, man. We're about to knock it. We gonna knock a motherfucker upside the head.
All
Um,
right, Mondo.
Oh,
yeah, stay tuned though.
For those
But
that
nah,
like our
man.
podcast,
Shout out to
donate
Zara,
$1.
man, Ian, Josh, Devon, Rashad,
Skate.
Rapping Ron, like Dalton. Like we appreciate y'all, man, pulling up to the bar, man. So
Donate $1.
yeah, yeah. Can I just get $1? Just $1.
Yeah, just hey, a dollar.
A
Damn, that's it,
dollar.
man.
Like, give me
Damn.
$1, man. Just no, but no, seriously, man. Protect Willie's Bar. Protect Stay Tuned Live. You know what I'm saying? Like, we coming though, man. So, thank y'all, man. Nothing but love.
Bye,
Peace.
guys.